Steve Barrett, a bit of a time capsule, but fucking Tommy is a fucking time capsule. He is a time capsule. Actually, it's a nesting egg we found inside of Steve Barrett. Let's give him a big round of applause and welcome to the stage, Tommy Bell. Tommy Bell.
Tragic circumstances. It's good to be here. How about that, Chris Gorgeous? He's an amazing comic. Yeah, he's really great at getting the crowd on his side. Last time we worked together, his opening line was, "Shut up, you fucking cunt!" That's the room on his side. Yeah, I tell you, that Chris Gorgeous, he's a real paradox, you know. On stage, he's aggressive, but in real life, he's a sweetheart. He was in the military, but he's a liberal. He has a girlfriend, but he likes to suck big black cocks. Real paradox. That's right. Yeah, Chris Gorgeous reminds me of what, he's a lot like Phil Hartman had he lived and become addicted to crack and caught AIDS. Just getting started. He caught it. Yeah. That's what the card says. Okay, don't mess with perfection here. Mike Rivera dropped in. He came in. Mike Rivera's here. He showed up the same way he shows up everywhere. Uninvited. And also Dylan Walker is here. People were calling him Bull's black friend. Look, that's not true. Dylan Walker is so white, he makes Pat Largo look like a headliner at the Apollo. But seriously, though, call the silverware after he leaves. You know, he is technically black. Mark Byrne, you fucking nobody. Who are you? I don't know who you are. I understand he used to be a comic, and he now makes balloon sculptures. Look, I've never seen your balloon sculptures, but I think you made the right decision. I do have one negative. Oh, you know what? That does look a lot like Bull, but it's much funnier than the real Bull. Fantastic sculpture. Listen, how sad and pathetic is your life when balloon artist at Olive Garden is a step up? Save your breath for your balloon poodle. Someone told me that Mark is a kinky guy. And he said he has an inflatable sex doll at home, but he can't get a boner until he twists it into a bicycle. It's a kinky guy. That Byrne guy. All right, now on to you flaming sack of dog shit. It's hard to beat up on Bull. I love Bull. I mean, I really do. He's a sweetheart. We all know that, right? So I'd like to start out with some of his good qualities. Bull is like a brother. To be specific, he's like Ron Howard's brother. Bull's the Clint Howard of comedy, is what Jimmy said. He was cute a long time ago. Yeah, Bull makes comedy look easy. Yeah, he makes comedy look so easy, Donnie Stope was booking himself as a headliner. Making it look too easy. Thank you. Some of you don't know this. Bull's basically my mentor. You know, when I met Bull, my career went from promising to in the shitter, just like that. He had an instant influence on me. You know, now that I'm seeing you sitting next to that tree, it suddenly dawned on me, this is going to be a real shitty Christmas. Anyways, Bull's always talking about his pointy head. He does have a pointy head, doesn't he? Bull's head is so pointy, Keith Richards once looked at him and said, I bet I could hit a vein with that. But I wouldn't, because I don't want to catch AIDS. Yes, Keith Richards does not want to catch AIDS from Bull's pointy head, hitting a vein. But there's more. It's on the card. That's right. But there's more to Bull than just a pointy head. He also has a disgusting amount of body hair. It's a shame out of all of that hair, none of it stayed on your head. I guess it just slowly vanished over time, kind of like your career. Bull's Bull's so hairy, he took off a t-shirt. I thought he was wearing a sweater underneath it. Bull's so hairy, he looks like Peter Mayhew when he takes the Chewbacca head off for a smoke break. So Bull is my mentor though, and Bull's mentor is here, Lou Angel Wolf. He's one of Bull's big influences. Matter of fact, Bull once told me, Lou believed in me when I was starting out. I think I speak for everyone when I say, for the love of God, Lou, stop encouraging this kind of shit. If you don't know who Lou Angel Wolf is, he's the one that looks like the guy at the flea market that sells turquoise jewelry. I think one of the reasons so many of us look up to Lou, though, is because he's a very spiritual guy. He is. The other day I walked up to him and he was deep in prayer. Very solemn. I can almost remember. What was that prayer? Oh yeah, he was saying, "Dear God, please don't let her be pregnant." A very spiritual man. But enough of Angel Wolf. Back to this retarded wet fart. I was doing some research for tonight, and I asked Steve Eric, how did Bull get his name? Steve Eric said, it's short for bullshit. At least he comes by it honestly. By the way, Steve Eric, I think it's time for a new headshot. I mean, I know your act is 30 years old, but that doesn't mean your headshot has to be. I'm sure most of you know Steve's a big Kiss fan, which just goes to show his shitty taste isn't limited to comedy. It's a fake band. They perform in clown makeup. Let it go. Stick to what you know, like tending to your split ends. Moving along. But I digress. Back to this inflamed outbreak of anal lice. You know, I'm always getting in fights sticking up for Bull. This guy a while ago, this guy walks up to me, he goes, Bull's act is tired. I said, no, it's not. It's not tired. It's in a coma, but I wouldn't call it tired. You know, tired would indicate that you might be able to resuscitate it. Let's be honest, Bull's act has reached Terry Schiavo status. It's in deep hibernation. It's never coming back. Pull the plug. That's right. Yeah, but no, it's true. I am always getting in fights sticking up for Bull. The other day, this guy walked up to me. He goes, Bull is a big, fat, lazy, stupid idiot. I said, hey, Bull's not lazy. You take that back, Pat Largo. Can you believe that's how he talks about you? Pat Largo, he's a great comic, isn't he? Don't be love Pat Largo. One or two. Yeah, he's a lot like Bob Newhart without all the excitement. He has an interesting personality, that Pat Largo. First time we met, I thought he was doing an impression of a confused guy from Wisconsin. It's a great joke. Alright, let's try one more. When Pat Largo, I'm doing a lot of editing up here. When Pat Largo puts on a plaid shirt, the shirt says, damn, this is a boring gig. Alright, back to you. Back to you, you talentless tumor. Bull is way into the conspiracy theories. Yeah, some of them get a little kooky. The latest conspiracy he's bought into is the absurd idea that he's a talented comedian. That is some QAnon shit right there. But it is Bull's 50th birthday, and it's great to be here for his 50th birthday. I wanted to get you a card, but I couldn't find one that said happy birthday shit for brains. Oh, and by the way, for your birthday, some of us guys are taking up a collection, and if we raise enough money, we're going to send you to one of those religious camps where they beat the living gay out of you. See if that works. Maybe we have to do something. Speaking of big flaming homos, Dan Gerlach's here, everybody. Talk about a powder keg of energy. expend that kind of energy. Dan likes to take naps on stage between his jokes, just like his audience. I worked an old folks home once with Dan. After the show, they wouldn't let him leave. Yeah, Dan's gonna, okay. Editing, okay, I'll say, yeah. Dan was originally supposed to get up here at the halfway point, also known as the intermission. But back to you decorative dispensary of deviant debauchery. I'd like to mention some of Bull's successes. Bull's made quite a fortune in stand-up comedy. But if you subtract all the money he lost performing at Coconuts, he'd have to file Chapter 11. Yeah, the last straw for Bull was when he found out that Shoemaker was paying him less than he paid Mark James' puppet. Speaking of club owners, Les McCurdy, he's not here, and everyone's afraid to roast him, but I don't care. I'm not going to work there. I guess Les couldn't come because he wasn't allowed to bring his security animal, Drew Schlatter. That's what I'm going for, singular applause. Les is a great guy, though. He's also hard to roast. He's also a humble guy. Les is so humble, he decided to name his club McCurdy's. Actually, I think that it's great that he uses his name. I've always felt a man's name says a lot about himself. Hence the name Les. Last time I was at McCurdy's, Les came out to warm up the room. 20 minutes later, National Geographic showed up to take ice core samples. Last time I saw Les, I thought he was starting to do a ventriloquist act because he had a dummy sitting on his lap. And then I realized it was just Johnny Hobbs. No, I'm just kidding. Johnny Hobbs is not a ventriloquist dummy. Les does have his hand up his backside, but it's for a completely different reason. Johnny and Bull, they have a long history together. Yeah, whenever they get booked on the same show, they have to flip a coin to see who's the top and who's the bottom. I'll tell you what I love about Johnny Hobbs, though. He's a true romantic. He went all the way to another continent to find true love. If only he'd go to another continent to perform. He'd really have something. Johnny can't stay after the show. He told me he's got to be back in Sarasota by 9:30 so he can wax Les's car. But back to you septic sack of syphilitic semen. Some people may not know this. Bull is a tattoo guy. Yeah, he's got tattoos of all of his heroes. He's got a gay Incredible Hulk. He's got gay Iron Man, gay Darth Vader. He even has a tattoo of gay Chris Gorgeous. Well, we just call it Chris Gorgeous. Don't need to be redundant. Speaking of tattoos, Bull's the only guy to ever get thrown out of Kyle Roos's tattoo shop. I guess there's some shit so gross even Kyle Roos won't touch it. Speaking of herpes, Kyle Roos is here. Great to see Kyle. He's just one big throbbing cold sore, isn't he? Kyle's very infectious. I said hi to him when I got here. Now it burns when I pee. Some of you may not know this. Kyle identifies as an Asian female. Yeah, that's because when he was born, his parents tried to drown him. Sadly, they didn't succeed. Yeah, Kyle's quite an artist. Yeah, he just recently designed a new line of cards for Hallmark. Fuck you, greeting cards. Yeah, that'll be nice for Mother's Day. So, in closing, though, people talk about Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, he's a nobody. Bull is a comics comic. His cerebral style pushes the limits of the art form and redefines comedy as we know it. Whether he's explicating a cutting-edge quip about a Kentucky strip club, or delivering critical social commentary about a Star Wars vibrator. He's not afraid to tackle the important issues, no matter how controversial they may be. So I guess, in conclusion, I'd just like to say, well, this guy is about the best friend a person could ask for. I love you to death. Happy 50th. Thanks for having me, bro.